Hello, everyone. I'm here again. My name is Antonia, and I'm your host today. Thank you for always joining me on this platform. Don't forget to follow us on TGM Gospel Radio and TGM Gospel TV. Also, we are on TikTok. Click on that on TikTok and follow us. Don't forget to also comment and share. You're going to learn a lot, on all these platforms and share to others. Thank you so much for joining me. And today I'm going to be talking about why men don't talk. Yeah, why is it that men don't talk? Why is it that a lot of men they bottle a lot of things in their mind, and maybe because they feel they are men, these notions that say I'm a man, and you carry a lot of things on your head, and then you just leave your own. You get what I'm saying? Why is it that they don't talk? Those are the things we're going to see, reasons why men don't talk. We're going to see what leads to why men don't talk, and we're going to also talk about why they should talk, how it's going to be of help to them when they speak out. You understand? When you are passing through anything and you are a man and you need to talk about it, you don't just talk about it to anybody. You need to talk about it to people that can value it, and then see what you're going through, and also tell you solutions about whatever you're going through. So if you don't talk about it, is a lot of problem. Those are the things that we're going to be talking about today, and as usual I have some points here, and which I will just brush through, and then we go with it together. Yeah, I wrote men don't talk because of words that has been spoken to them from childhood, like a word that be a man. So they struggle in silence out of fear of disappointing those around them. You see, a lot of men, when they were growing up, they've been telling them, you are a man. Even when they fall, they tell them, come on, get up, you are a man, you don't need to cry, don't you know that you are a man? No, that's not right. So a lot of men that all these statements or words, or has been passed through when they were growing up. They grew up not even knowing how to be soft. They don't even know how to cry. You are a man, but you are still human. Being a man doesn't make you less of human. You are still human. The only thing is that a man needs a lot of responsibilities, which we know, but doesn't take away that you have emotions, you have things that are bothering you. We need to realize that. So taking up all these things when they are young. So I advise people, when you have a boy child, don't say all those things. Let them cry if they need to cry. Let them feel, there's something called emotions. Let them feel, compassion. You understand? If you give them, they will give others. But they cannot give what they don't give, because they are not taught. That's not the way, they are brought up is. And so I have it here saying, so they cover up with ego, which leads to pride. This ego of I'm a man, you don't talk to me that way, or you can send me to a lot of things, in a relationship, especially when you tell some men, can you please help me maybe with a cup of water or something. They feel, oh, why am I man? You can be sending me to get that. Or you tell your man, oh, please, can you help us get this in the supermarket? No, why can I get that? Some men are like that. They have that ego that that leads to pride. You understand? So those are the men that we are talking about. And what is ego? Is your conscious mind a part of your identity that consider yourself, feel of yourself? This is unhealthy ego with no compassion, because their background, they were not raised with compassion. They were raised with hardened mind, so they can't give what they don't have to society or in a relationship. You see, they are trained not to be soft. They are trained, when they want to do something, or even when they're growing up, and there's how close, they have to tell them, oh, you girls, you wash plates, men don't do this. I'm a man, because you're a boy, you don't do this. No, don't train your boy child like that. Train them equally. They both must know how to do all these things. They both must grow up the same way, because it's going to help them. That's why you see a lot of men, a lot of marriages, in relationship, in life, they can stand on their own. Those are the men that you see that they don't have any compassion towards anybody. They don't feel they don't feel bad about anything. They feel even when you offend me, they just carry on, and then they don't say it. Meanwhile, they are eating up inside. Meanwhile, they are bothered inside of them. And then when you bottle up a lot of things inside of you, of course, because you are human, you will always want to react towards someone. You understand? Anywhere that, because if you do something, to me today, and I decided not to say anything about it, you will not feel I feel bad. You will not even know I don't like it if I don't talk about it. And so the next time, I'm still going to repeat it even worse than that, because I never knew the first one I did, you were hurt because you didn't talk about it. And so you bottle up another one again, and then you have capacity of how much you can put in things in your mind. You get, and so when you get to that capacity, you want to blow up. How do you blow up? You want to pass aggression to everybody. You want to start hating on someone. You want to start reacting on someone and all that. So that is the reason why you need to talk about it. You don't need to talk about it, immediately. You can ease yourself when you're calm. Call the person. Talk about it. If you have a problem that you're passing through, maybe at work, in your business, and you feel, oh, this thing is not what I can figure out, talk to somebody. You understand? Talk to somebody that can help you. Talk about it. Those are the things that we are talking about. So you don't need to eat up yourself and somebody offend you at work, or maybe your boss offend you at work, or in your relationship, wherever. Talk about it. Not in an offensive way, but when you are calm, find a way to speak about it. Find a way to talk to somebody when you are facing any problem. You understand? That's what we are talking about. Because ego harm decisions making and cause them to become arrogant and entitled as a man. Don't always say you are a man, because you bottle up a lot of things. And I have some points here why men don't talk. They don't want to appear as a loser. You understand? And some men feel, oh, if I tell you what I'm passing through, that means I'm a loser. I can handle it on my own. That means maybe that has really depreciate me being a man, or something like that. Second one is they don't want to appear weak. You see what I'm talking about? They feel they are weak whenever they talk about what is happening to them. Whenever they discuss about what they are facing, they feel, oh, I am weak. And then maybe people will not even see me as a strong man. No, it doesn't matter. You need to talk about it. There's this do it yourself believe. I can solve this problem out myself. Yeah, as a man, I know you need to, think about how to sort things out. You think about solutions. But when you have thought about it and you have tried on your own and you have talked to God about it, you have prayed about it, and nothing is coming up, maybe you need to talk to someone that have the solution of what you're looking for. You never can tell. So maybe you need to talk to someone that will tell you, oh, it has happened to me before, and then this is how I have handled it. You never can tell. So you need to talk about it. They don't know what to say or how to put into what's going in themselves. Some men, I would say, don't know how to put words together. Some they don't really know because of their nature. They don't know how to, explain things. In fact, some people that will explain things and you will start blaming them, because meanwhile it's not their fault, but because they don't know how to put the words together. If you don't know how to put that word together, I believe at that point you might not be able to do that. But be calm. You can go out for a walk, you can go out with your friends, and then when you come back, sit down. How do I say this thing? How do I explain? Be calm, be gentle about it. Don't rush it. Just explain to whoever you think will listen to you and have the solution. But the fact remains that you need to talk about it. You need to speak about it. If it's in that relationship, you need to call your partner and tell your partner, this is what you have done. I don't like it. Say it in a calm way. And so I have another point here. They want to be problem solved by others rather than being a person first. As I said, as a man, you want to be a problem solver. You want to solve everybody's problem around you. You know, you are a man. I know, call this person for me. You're a man. You want to, maybe a lady wants to, carry something heavy or lift something heavy, and they call, oh, I can't, let me call a man. If you cannot do it, oh, sorry, I can do it. It doesn't make you less of a man. Sorry, I can't be of help. But don't go and kill yourself when you know you don't have the strength to carry it just because you want to show that you are a man. You can pay someone to help you if he's in your house. You get what I'm saying? But don't feel, oh, I'm a man, I have to do it. Don't think I'm a man, I have to look for solution. All the problems in this world, I have a solution because I'm a man. You don't have a solution. You need to talk. You need to speak to someone to help you with the solution. So these are the reasons why men don't talk. They have neither had the taste of being truly listened to. Some men, they don't have this taste of listening to them. They don't even know how to talk to somebody, because when they talk, maybe they've talked in the past and they don't have listening, or people just feel, oh, listening is not important. That can also discourage them from talking. That can actually discourage them from speaking out their mind, because they feel discouraged about nobody wants to listen to me, because everybody feel, oh, you are a man. I need everybody to know that men around you, they are also human. So we need to listen to them. We need to hear them out, what they have to say. They are not robots. They have flesh and blood in them. So we need to listen to them. Yeah, they have been repeatedly told, harden up and be a real man. See what I talk about when I started. They've been taught, be a real man. You have to harden up. When things are happening, they've been told, oh, harden up your man. You're a man. You don't need to cry. You don't need to cry. No, they need to cry. Let them cry out, because some people, when they cry, it relieves them. You understand? In fact, some, when they cry, they just, okay, it has happened, and then they look for solution. But when they don't cry and they bottle it up in, it's eating them up in there, and then the actions and reactions towards others are not good. Some men are so hardened that there's nothing you can tell them that you are going through. That's why in relationship, you tell some men, you are hurting me. They don't know, because they don't have it. They've never experienced it, so they don't know it. Some men, when you are crying, they feel, oh, why is he crying? Is it, they don't know. They don't have the experience. But if they have felt, oh, okay, I have cried before, I know how it feels. You know how to, manage it. But they don't have it, so they don't know when you are telling them you are feeling bad. When you are telling them, oh, this is how you are feeling, you are hurting me, or whatever in a relationship, they don't know, because they have no experience. They have never experienced crying or being down emotionally, and they don't know it. Fear of dependence on others. There's this say that they normally say men they depend on the man. Men also need somebody to depend on. Please, let's know this. They also need somebody to depend on. And as a man there, and you are listening, and you are listening to me, you need to know that you need to depend on someone as well. You understand? As people are depending on you, you also need to depend on someone. People are talking to you. You are solving people's problem. Find someone to solve your problem. You can do it all by yourself. So don't kill yourself inside and then being arrogant out there. They are not sure what will happen if they open up. What will happen afterward? Maybe if I open up to you, you can go and say it somewhere or tell someone, about it? What about if I say it, or and they see they mock me or they laugh at me? No. And I also want to put it out there. If anybody has been coming to you and tell you anything about themselves that they consider as being confidential, and you have been saying it and you have been talking about it and you have been sharing the story to others, you need to stop it, because a lot of people, you kill them because of that. Seriously, you are actually kill their emotions because of that. You need to stop it. And if you're a man there, don't because you have told someone and they've discussed it with somebody or whatever. I normally say in this world, I don't think there's anything like secret. If I don't want to tell you and I know you're going to tell somebody, I don't tell you anything. So if I have to say it or talk about it, I look for someone that I know cannot say it. Someone that doesn't even know me. I pray about it and God will just lead me to who I need to talk to. So you don't just talk to anybody. That's it. Because a lot of people don't know who to talk to. You need to talk to somebody. Next week I'm going to talk about mentorship. But you need to talk to somebody. So, those are the reasons why men don't talk. They feel what will happen afterward. With this person gave me solution, because you're talking to the wrong people. So that is why. Another point is they have been open before and it was confidential. Then they go to know that their story was shared with others. See what I said? They lack inability to trust anyone again. They don't have the ability to trust anybody. So when you lack the ability, to trust, it's actually difficult for you to talk to someone else. I understand. But I want you to know that it doesn't really matter. The only thing you do is that person will never hear anything from you again. So pray about it. Look out for people that have the experience. Look out for people that okay, this person doesn't have much friend. People that doesn't really talk too much. You get people that are really calm. Even it's in your church, your pastor, or you can even talk to, therapist, somebody that is not even part of your family. If you feel they're going to share your stories around, but the fact remains that you need to talk to somebody. And also we have these messages of boys must not cry, women are tough men. Those are the things that we tell our boys. Please, our parents, let's look out for this. Don't start telling your boys, come on, you're a boy, or a boy does something, come on, you are going to be a man tomorrow. No, it doesn't matter. Let them express themselves. A lot of a boy child, they don't even express themselves. They don't know how to. Because as soon as normally a child wants to express themselves, but when you shut them down, next time they won't do it again. That's one thing about a child. When a child wants to cry and say, oh, you're a man, you don't need to. Next time when he's coming and you are giving that eyes up, you are a man. So he gets used to that. He won't come to you again. He just feel, if I now cry, they tell me, I'm a man, so I better just be a man and not say anything. And so they don't have that feelings. They don't have that compassionate from anyone. You need to pet them. Okay, sorry, you fell down. Where is it? This is not. Let them feel that impact so they can give it to others. Please, parents, let's take note of that. Repeated messages from society and media devaluing the role of men means interpreting what a man should be or how they should behave. You see what's inside a lot of in social media nowadays, and a lot of homes, they are giving us bad examples that they feel telling people about who a man is or how to interpret a man. Some will say, a man, you have to solve the whole problem in your house. You can't solve it. You are not Jesus. You can solve all the problems. Know that you also have part of you that need help. Until you realize that you also need help, you won't seek help. You get what I'm saying? So you need to know, okay, I need help as well. I am also, I have emotions, I have feelings. So I need that as well. I need to be pampered. So if you feel that way, when someone else is feeling that way, you know how the feeling is, because you have the experience. But when you don't have that experience, you don't have that, you've never been through that before, you see others reacting like that. You're like, what is that? What have I said? What have I said that is hurting? So some of you in your wife or in your relationship, they tell you are hurting me, and you be like, how? Because you don't know. It's not your fault, because you don't know. So you need to start talking. When you have something boiling inside of you, speak out. Talk about it. Call the person and talk about it. And what I said, embrace vulnerability. Yeah, you have to embrace that. Honestly, if you don't embrace, naturally as human, all of us, we need to embrace that we are vulnerable. You understand? Make decision to help yourself. No one can help you if you don't recognize you need help. I have said that just now. If you don't recognize that you need help, nobody will help you. If you don't say, oh, I am in need of this, nobody will come for you. Everybody will think, oh, you are a champion, or you are the head of the house, you are the head of the family, and then you should solve all the problems in this whole world, because they feel you don't have a problem. So when you have a problem, let them know, I have a problem. This is what I'm facing as well. Some people, all you need is prayer, maybe from your partner or from your parents or from friends. Tell them, let them support you, join you in prayer. Maybe it's just an advice. You don't even know maybe what you are carrying around and thinking is one big deal, secret. It has happened to somebody before. And by the time you open up to someone, you say, oh, this is not even a big deal. This is not even a big deal. Even as a lady, it has happened to me before. And some men, they feel they bottle it up because they don't want to say, because as a man, oh, how will I say, oh, this happened? Some things has happened to me in the past, and I feel, oh, listen, is so heavy that who will I tell? And trust me, immediately I say it, the person says, oh, really? It has happened to me before. And look at the way and the person doesn't even see it as a big deal. It's just like that. You might be thinking, oh, that's why, ladies, they are seen like they talk too much, or they express themselves. You men also have it. You need to express yourself. You might not be as, the way women, we would do it, but we will express ourselves. But as a man, you also need to express yourself one way or the other. Not being aggressive, not through being no compassionate, no emotions, no nothing. And then you feel, oh, you have a lot of things, because a lot of things are eating you up, and then you are reacting, and then passing aggression, to people and other people around you. So when you are soft and you talk about it, you see, you feel relieved, you feel very light about it, and then you see it as it's not a big deal. So men, please, you need to start talking. You really need to start talking. Have a growth mindset. Be matured about it. Yeah, don't say somebody has offended you, or you feel, oh, that's okay, it's men stuff, and then you don't say anything about it. Maybe in your working place, and you feel, oh, how can I get home and then be telling my wife, if I feel, maybe she will feel, oh, I can handle things. You need to talk about it. You don't even know. You see, some women, they have even your solution at hand. So women will give you an idea, and you'll be like, really? You can't even imagine. So if you need to talk to your wife, talk about it. If you need to talk to your friend that you feel you can talk to, that is mature, be matured about it. Be matured about it. Be open when seeking for help. When you go for help or seek for help, or you want to talk to somebody, be open. Don't lie. Don't cover one and say it the way it is, so that you can get help. Because if you're trying to turn it around, or you try to say the way it is not, you won't have solution. Because if you are passing a message to me and you are telling me this is what you are facing, and then you need solution, I will only provide solution or advice to you based on what you have told me. So if you withhold anything, or you try to, put some things that are not included, or you didn't say the way it is, I might not be able to give you exact solution. So be open when you're seeking for help. Say what you need to say. Say your mind. If it is a friend or wife, family member that has offended you, do something you don't like, or they have done something you don't like, voice out nicely. Call them and talk to them. I have said it. Your family member, your wife, your children, your friend, at work, anywhere. Make sure you say it. Make sure you talk about it. If you are facing anything that has happened at work and you feel, oh, this thing is so, it's not something you can just talk to anybody anyhow. When you get home, talk to your wife. If you are not married, look for somebody that you can talk about. That is where the mentorship comes in. You see, you need to have somebody to talk to. You need to have somebody to talk to. Check yourself. Judgment at the door. That's why I said opening up the door to voice out the things that you judge yourself so harshly. You will be surprised that when others talk, you have been harsh on yourself by thinking the whole world is on your head. You feel, oh, a lot of things has happened. I can't handle this. What will I do? Because you did not even say nothing. That very thing that you are passing through, that very position that you are, that thing that is happening to you, that you are bottling it, keeping up, thinking, oh, you are a man, you can sort it out. It has happened to someone else before. You are not the first, neither will you be the last. So you need to talk. When you are down financially, you need to say it. Don't let people come and say, I need this because, oh, I want to be a man. Then you start putting yourself in debt, or putting yourself in a serious corner that you cannot even explain. Don't kill yourself for anyone. Yeah, your wife, your children, they are very important. But I tell you, if you don't love yourself first, you can love any other person. And it will be difficult for you to even give out your best. You need to first of all be okay before you can be a head of the house. And you don't need to announce it, I'm a man. Your actions, your functions, if you do it rightly, will announce you. People will see that, oh, this is a real man. But being a real man doesn't mean you don't have anything, you don't have any problem. You don't have anything to talk about. And I want to say it in the right place. Don't go with friends while you are drinking and already drunk, and you are telling your friends about your problem. I tell you, alcohol will advise you. I will tell you, alcohol will be your advisor, because they will tell you when they are under the influence of alcohol or whatever they are taking. They will advise you through whatever that comes through there. So you need to be, as natural as possible. You need to tell people not that doesn't have solution. And a lot of friends there that you even go out with, they don't have the solutions. So you need to look for people that have something to tell you that will calm you down, something that you both consider and say, okay, what is it? If you are married, I always advise married men, discuss it with your wife. Trust me, we have some solution. We have a lot of solutions at hand. And then, some men will give you an idea, as I said, and you will be thinking, you mean I've been killing myself and I'm inside with someone that have my solution? Speak out, discuss about it. If you talk to somebody and there's no solution, talk to another person. That's where the vulnerability comes from. Don't think, oh, this thing that I said, I don't want another person to hear. I don't want this person to hear. I don't want this person to hear. Have it at the back of your mind that human, you can control them. But eventually, you will speak to the right person. especially when you pray to God, lead me to who to talk to, because God knows we need to talk about it. So pray about it. You don't need it. It can be your pastor, but it doesn't necessarily mean to be your pastor. It can be someone even outside your church, or where you fellowship, or where you gathered. It can be someone that there must be somebody that you feel, oh, look around you, think about it. Who do I have? Okay, this is a person, maybe an elderly person that you feel, oh, they've passed through something in life. Discuss with them, and then you see that those things you are passing through are not too hard. They are not too bad. But please, men, you need to start talking. Men, you need to start talking. So that this aggressive, this harshness, this issue of not being emotion, not having emotion, not being compassionate will stop. And parents, stop raising your boy child like they are robots. They are not robots. That's the way some men are raised. They raise them with this ash of a thing, and then they don't even have feelings for anybody. You know what a girl, you say, oh, what a boy can do, a girl cannot do it. So in your house you have house calls that you separate from a girl and a boy. Why? Let him do it. Everybody have capacity to do, whether a boy or a girl. In fact, some girls can even do a lot of things, even more than boys, that you don't know. So let them feel human. Stop telling them you're a man. When you fall, you don't cry. Oh, you're a man. When you need to cry, no, don't cry. You're a man. Don't cry. No, they need to cry. Let them cry. Let them feel like a baby. When they start growing up this way, they know what feelings is. They know when you hurt and when you don't hurt. They know what to do to hurt people, what to do not to hurt people. And then you see, we start getting fantastic men out there. Men are so lovely when they are themselves, but when they are trying to claim and prove that they are men or is a man, that's where the problem comes from. Because they feel they have capacity in all ways to be a man, and they don't even want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. Your inner peace is yours. It's not your job to keep everyone else in peace. If it costs you your own peace, you can't save everyone if you lose yourself. Let me tell you, if you are not yourself, if you are not in your right mind or right senses, you can never ever make anyone happy. If you feel you are the man of the house, you are the husband, you are the head of the house, or you are a boss in any office or any organization, you are human first. That's one thing you need to know. You need to recognize first, before you are all these things, you are first of all a human being. And you need to realize it. You need to feel, sometimes you wake up and you feel down, you feel you're not happy. Say it. Just talk to someone. That's why you see women, when they are down, oh, I'm so down, I don't feel happy. Why? And they need to talk about it. Talking about it will relieve you. It will just give you one kind of calm, as if nothing has happened. And God help you, you talk to the right person, they tell you, oh, it has happened to somebody. Do you know, in fact, I have a friend that this thing has happened to, and this is the way he approached it, and this is the result. That's how you get solution. But when you are quiet, you are not going to give best to anyone. You can give what you don't have. You can't be unhappy. You can't be depressed. You can't be facing a lot of things, carrying a lot of bills on your head, and then just because you say you want to be a man, find a way to approach your partner calmly, correctly. and then there's going to be help. Seek for help. And I'm going to say, if you need to talk to a therapist, you need to talk to counselors, seek for one. Look out for one. If you need to pay, why not? Pay for that. Some people are there, some people, they don't want to talk to, maybe to their family members, and they want somebody just neutral, someone, just a neutral person to speak to or to talk to. Get a therapist, a counselor. They are there. They charge for it. If you have the money and you have, the finance, the capacity financially, go ahead and do that. Talk to somebody. They will tell you what to do. They will advise you how to go about it. And if you feel you are not capable financially, then talk to somebody. Just pray about it. God to lead you to someone that you can talk to, that can be of help, and find solution together. You can talk about it, sit about it, and then you talk about it and get a solution. But when you are quiet, you don't express yourself, you are killing yourself. You become very proud, angry, no compassion, no feelings. You just feel everybody, you are angry at everyone, just because this is what you are facing, and because you're a man. If you're dealing with bills and you can't sort it out, call your partner. Yeah, call your partner. Be wise about it. Yeah, be wise about it, saying it, because you don't want to sell your rights, but at the same time you don't want to be quiet and be dying. So that's why I said mentorship. You need, next week I'm going to be talking about that, how to get the right mentor, mentor, because you need a mentor in your life. Seriously, you need somebody to mentor you. You need somebody that you can always run to. You need somebody that you can always tell everything. You need somebody. Yeah, after God, you need someone. And God can always use somebody to talk to you. Right? God can use somebody to talk to you. So you need a mentor in your life. As a man, I normally tell people, if you want to date someone or you want to marry someone, and you ask them, who is your mentor? And there's no fantastic answer, then there's no need. If you don't have it, you don't go out here with the person, because that's a danger. If anything happens in your relationship, there's nobody to run to. If anything happens and then you want to seek an advice, there's nobody to run to, because you are all alone. You don't have anybody you talk to. You don't have anybody that advises you. You don't have anybody that you talk and discuss together. Then you must be a god, which you are not. So I always tell people, get a mentor. A lot of men don't want to do that, because they feel, what will he tell me? A lot of things that you can gain from people. You don't know it all. And out there, please, let's treat men calmly as well. When they come to you and they talk to you, women, when these men come and talk, listen to them. Don't feel, oh, you're a man, you have to provide solution for everything. Help them. Let them feel like a baby. Let them feel okay. It's good to cry. If they want to cry, let them cry on your shoulder. Let them feel, let them just speak out. Don't shut them up. Don't shut them up because you want them to be a man. They are not robots. This is where I'm going to end today, and I hope this will bless you, and I hope this will encourage you, as a man, to speak out, talk about it. If you need to cry, do cry, but dust yourself, come out of it. If you need to speak to someone, speak, but be mindful and be prayerful on about people that you want to talk about about it. Thank you for joining me, and don't forget, my name is Antonia Follow me on my social media, Talk to Men with Tonia, and that's on my TikTok and on Instagram, Talk to Men with Tonia, and on TikTok, Renew Tonia. As well, don't forget to follow TGM Gospel Radio and TGM Gospel TV. Thank you and God bless you. I'll see you next week.